by telling you a little about myself, my background, for those of you who don't know me. I'm Jenny Wils. I was born here in Las Vegas. I like to say I was born in Vegas, raised in sin. I am the oldest of two little brothers. One of them is 6'4". I'm sorry, one of them is 6'6", the other one is 6'3". They're both afraid of me, so that should tell you a little something about me. I'm crazy. I come from a multiracial background, believe it or not. My first stepdad was black. The second one was mixed with black and white. And my third stepdad was a redneck. My mom was married 4 times, including my dad, who was a little Jew. So what can I say? My mom doesn't discriminate. Neither do I. I regulate every shade. Rest in peace, Big Pun. What, I got some street credit. Have you seen this ghetto booty? I don't know what you ladies are attracted to, but for me, it's always been a guy with dark hair, thick eyebrows, 10 o'clock shadow. I love the dirty Ahmed. It's probably from all the Sesame Street I grew up watching. I developed a thing for Bert. Now I like a unibrow. I like him smart and organized. A little bit of an anger management problem. I like him Muppet sized so I can still take him. I don't know why I never developed a thing for Ernie. Probably because he was always in the bathtub playing with his little rubber ducky. Homo. I don't know if you can tell this by looking at me, but I'm kind of a bitch. My man says I'm always angry. I call it passionate. I told him if he banged me more often, it wouldn't leak out of the bedroom. It's true, I could be a B-word on occasion. But you see, being nice and polite and rational, it doesn't come naturally for me. For some of you, it does. So technically, you're not really going out of your way to be nice, are you? Exaggerators. I'm the one bending over backwards up here, people. Every time I pick up my dog shit, I'm one shit closer to being a better human being. Can you say that? They told my mom I had a problem with authority in school. I remember I had a teacher tell me this. I'll never forget her name. She was a black lady named Mrs. White. I love the irony. She's all, Jenny, your looks are only going to carry you so far, young lady. Who knew that bitch was a psychic? Part 1 for Ms. White. School was tough, man. Ladies, you ever look at pictures of yourself from school and it's devastating? Because you realize you weren't as high as you thought you were? And when you look at pictures of yourself now, you realize you're not as hot as you could be. Especially once you lose the rest of that baby weight. See, I know that I'm not as hot as I think I am. But it's only devastating to me when the drunkest guy at the bar comes up to me and all night he's like, no matter what anybody says, you're beautiful. And will not leave me alone until I promise that I believe I am beautiful in every single way. So don't you bring me down today. You see, all that tells me is that even drunk guys don't have the balls to tell me that I'm ugly to my face. You see, I'm actually older than I look. Technically, I'm old enough to be a gilf. Woo! I'm old enough to have a 15-year-old who's old enough to have a 5-year-old. We named him Mistake Junior. It's a fake baby, shut up. I think the only reason why I look as good as I do is because I've never had any babies or husbands sucking the life out of me. I'm actually happily unmarried. Me and my man just celebrated our 2nd anniversary. Give it up for our love. We celebrated by avoiding the breakup. No, it's not that bad, but ladies, have you ever been with a guy for a really long time and after a while, everything he does pisses you off? And it's not that you can't leave him. It's just that you refuse to give him the satisfaction. Because you know the minute you break up with him, he's going to lose that extra 100 pounds, become a rock star at last, and lose all those annoying habits, like always being broke. Fuck that, ladies. Why should he get the happy ending? I'm staying, and you're going to love me. I'm not really quite to that point with my man, but we are like most couples. We usually argue about money. Problem is I never have any, because I'm always unemployed. Because apparently I have a problem with authority. It's not like I can't take direction, because I can't. It's just that the world is full of so many shitty directors, am I right? Mel Gibson. I'm kidding, I love Passion of the Christ, because I'm so passionate. God, I'm dying for a cigarette right now. Who's trying to quit? Man, I quit smoking so that way I can take the birth control pill again. They say if you smoke, it increases your chances of having a heart attack, a blood clot, a stroke. Fuck that, right, ladies? I think I'd rather just be fat and have the breath. Besides, if you smoke when you're pregnant, they come out tiny like a pea. Who wants to deliver a full-term behemoth anyways? And do we really want the next generation that much smarter than us? Isn't the world full of enough smartasses? I should know, I come from a family of them. Actually, my mom smoked when she was pregnant with me, so technically I'm not nearly as tall or as smart or as funny as I should be. So she basically ruined my life. Thanks, Mom. We're recording for this, right? I know, I'm such a bitch. Ladies, let me ask you something. Why do we hide who we truly are when we're first in a relationship? Or for some of you, all throughout? I'll give you an example, like the fact that we, I don't know, burp, fart, and shit like every other human being on this planet. Yes. But not in the beginning, right? We're super girlfriend. Shit doesn't stink. Right. I'm not gonna lie, I do not miss that fake ass bitch at all. I'm so glad I got her buried deep down to the next victim. No, seriously though, I love it. After 2 years, I don't have to suck in my gut, I don't have to hold in my fart or my shits, which is making me bloated to begin with. It's like, and honestly, my shit does stink. I think my man hates me because I'm more of a man than he is. What? I'm a delicate flower. So I remember I told you guys that my dad was a Jew. Well, my mom is a German. So apparently there's a raging war going on inside me. The Nazi bitch is winning. I'm just kidding. It's actually the Jewish American princess inside me that feels like I have the right to get up here and tell jokes. Because all Jews are funny. Not. Seinfeld. I'm not a practicing Jew. I'm just going to fake it till I make it. I figure my nose is just Jewish enough to carry me all the way on that Hebrew wave to a crappy sitcom on a crappy network starring me and all my crappy Jewish comic friends. We're going to call it Jenny from the Glockenstein. It's a great title. Come on, I'm the J-Lo comedy. So, are there any practicing Jews in the house? No? Yay for Hanukkah! What the fuck is a dreidel? Never mind, I know what a dreidel is. So, I bet a lot of you are all happy that the holidays are over, right? I don't know why you guys are so down on the holidays. I don't know about you guys, but I miss Christmas. Not the Jew. But it's the only time I look forward to a fat guy showing up to my house unannounced with a gang of his horny-ass friends, eating up all my food, and leaving me presents I didn't even know I wanted. Easter's on its way. Woohoo! That's right, I'm a woohoo girl. I love biting the heads off of those chocolate bunnies. Brings out the Aussie in me. Crazy train! So, give it up for Valentine's Day if your man remembered. Did anybody's man remember Valentine's Day?
Apparently everybody did.
It was great. It got me cards, got me flowers, got me chocolates. I put his balls in my mouth. Did you swallow? If you do, you might get a ring next year. Valentine's Day was almost me and my man's anniversary. Thank God I was sick. Can you imagine the pressure that would have put on our relationship? So our anniversary is actually the holiday after Valentine's, which is President's Day. We're very patriotic. I think the only holiday I don't look forward to is 4th of July. I know it's very unpatriotic of me. But it's the only time of year that I gotta hose my house down with water to keep my idiot neighbor from burning my house down with his patriotism. Because he's an asshole, he's an asshole, he's an asshole! It's a little Dennis Leary for you. Alright, before I get out of here, I want to part you with a couple of things. Ladies, you ever wonder what your face looks like when you have an orgasm? It's a good question, right? When I was in bartending school, they would tell us that whenever you are shaking, it's usually your sex face. You guys want to see my shaker face?
Do it, do it, do it.
You want to see it? Alright. Now I know why my man always wants to do me doggy style. Alright, last but not least, this is my 1-year anniversary of having the balls to get up here and perform stand-up comedy. Thank you, thank you. I want to thank my friend Jeff Manning for sending me that flyer to that mother of all open mic nights, hosted by Eddie Rivkin. I want to thank Eddie Rivkin for all his support. Surprisingly, he's not here. But, you know, through my participation and observation, I've come to the conclusion that performing stand-up is a lot like having sex. I will explain, but I will not demonstrate. For a guy, in the beginning, he has a bit of performance anxiety. Then he realized it's not nearly as hard as he thought it would be. And in the end, he thought he could have went longer. They just hadn't gotten so excited. It made him lose his train of thought. For a woman, in the beginning, she doesn't want to appear too eager. Then she just prays she doesn't choke on her words. And in the end, she just wants to make it to the climax of her act and hopes that she's not the only one in the room faking it. Thank you for faking it, you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm Jenny Wils. Let's get Ladies' Night started. Play that fucking music, DJ Kaz.
Work it. Work the pole. Work the pole. Work the pole. Let's hear it for Jenny Wils. I said, let's hear it for Jenny Wils. Now you want to throw some dollars up there? Should we want to have it take
You
it?
know I could do that, didn't you? All right, give it up for DJ Kaz. Thank you. Give it up for Greg, Joey. Let me do my thing.